The turbulence of the current state of the world and being a nomad has highlighted even more so the importance of remaining grounded. This video is for free spirits, nomads, creatives, and spiritualists. This is how we remain grounded while the ground beneath us feels ever shifting.
Constant change can lead to nervous system overload, burnout, and emotional dysregulation, as well as emotional numbness, detachment, or dissociation. In this video, we'll talk about the ways we remain grounded and what tools we use to build emotional safety, even in motion. What is emotional safety? It's the inner experience of feeling secure, worthy, and connected, even when everything outside of you is uncertain. Internal emotional grounding acts as an anchor, keeping you grounded and regulated when everything in your life seems to be lifting and chaotic. It's defined as stability within your own mind, body, and emotions, despite external circumstances. Examples are being able to soothe yourself, self-soothing, whether that be things that bring you joy. I believe it's called EFT tapping, walking, things that just bring you back to your center. Things like being emotionally aware to the point you don't get overwhelmed by your emotions. Being able to calm yourself and have more clarity and be more present in the moment. All of these are tools to help you remain calm, level-headed, regulated, and centered when everything else around you feels uncertain.
Ritual and rhythm. Establish daily rituals. Morning check-ins, journaling, movement, and pro tip. Use 3 anchoring habits that travel with you, no matter where you are. You can do it. And that can be meditation, tea, music, dance, prayer, etc. Just find something that works for you, that you can do anywhere, and that grounds you. Also a sign of a nervous system that isn't working properly. Idea is you're supposed to be able to appropriately flex between the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system, between fight and flight, rest and digest. You're supposed to be able to take the cues from your environment, assess those cues, and react appropriately. And then also respond to your reaction, respond to whether or not, or rather respond to it, and then respond to your response. So if you are in fight or flight, and you're like, oh, actually, this moment doesn't need fight or flight, you're able to downshift. And so in order to do that, in order to be able to appropriately respond, is to have a healthy nervous system. The times that your nervous system can easily assess safety is when, or rather through predictability. Whether that's predictable environments, trustworthy people, routines, and also calm body state. Through these cues, you can relax, self-regulate, and recover. Without these cues, it can remain hyper-aroused or not responsive to the extent of disassociate or numbness. In short, repeated signals of safety teaches your nervous system it's okay to rest. That ability to downshift over time improves your ability to sense the situation, to read the situation appropriately, and to respond appropriately. So for someone who's a nomad, hey, we notice that our norm has been new environments, but we still feel safe in these environments. We're still attending to the things that need to be attended to so that we're able to remain in this rest position, so that it's not always on the highest alert whenever we enter a new area, so that we can properly assess the environment and respond appropriately. Some tools that are really helpful to me are obviously deep breathing, movement, somatic healing. EFT has been a game changer. If you don't know what that is, look into it. I'll probably talk about it more at some point. Dancing, singing, your vocal cords, especially as a woman, is so deeply connected to your womb. Like, finding those things that just communicate to yourself that, oh, we're good. Like, we're good.
Maintaining emotional safety with others is about creating trust, predictability, and clear boundaries so that everyone in the connection feels seen, heard, and respected. I know the conversation around boundaries recently is more about pushing people away than drawing people in, but I think it needs a reframing, because boundaries are to explain, or to tell, or to give instructions to people on how to be in relationship with you. It's ultimately about bringing people in. Having people you love and trust in your corner is a superpower. I know you've heard it time and again that we are social creatures, so having people you can do regular check-ins with, who will actively listen to you and you them, and who you can be your completely unmasked and honest self with, is huge to feeling internally stable. People who communicate consistent nonverbal safety cues to you and your nervous system, that respect you and your boundaries, that want to be in relationship with you, are essential to remaining grounded when life feels especially turbulent. And for my fellow nomads and creatives, especially freelancers and self-made creatives, where the external factors, one or more, can be up in the air at times, this is your loving reminder that you do not need roots to feel rooted. You need rituals, regulation, and reflection, which is to say, a strong internal sense of security that can make up for so much of the external fluidity that you experience on a day-to-day. Not all, of course. There will be moments where you may feel a little off, but that too shall pass. And as long as you have a strong sense of self, community, and practices that work for you, you'll find your way back to your center.